trying melatonin and different sleep aids, and nothing has worked for me. Nothing.
This stuff works.
And it's called cutscene.
This stuff just feels like I naturally am falling asleep.
And it's made for us gamers.
Trust me, from a streamer and gamer like myself, I know how hard it is.
Cutscene helps the gears stop turning.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm drinking lemonade.
This actually also helps you put yourself into a routine.
This stuff has been such a game changer for me.
And then you just have a great night's sleep. And when I woke up the next day at 7 or whatever time it was, I just felt like I slept through the night.
This is not BS. This is legit clean stuff.
It's sugar-free, it's gluten-free, it's natural, it's vegan.
I love drinking it on my last game of the night.
Enough! Enough! It works! It works! It's good!
Alrighty, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to your first race in the playoffs here for the Relentless Racing League Truck Series. I'm going to pull up the standings. I have done a little something so we know who's in the playoffs and who isn't. Oops, wrong one. There we go, that's the right one. So if you see the driver's name, if their number is in orange, that means they are in the playoffs, and of course if they're in white, they are not. So that'll help us keep track on who's in the playoffs and who's not as this race goes on. No stages here, so it's just going to be all out. You got to get as many positions as you can, get the best finish you can, and try to get as many bonus points as you can too. Four races here tonight. No, not tonight. 4 races overall left in the season. The final 4. Penley is coming in. Wait, you need to let me in on that. Oh, I will get with you, Jeremy, after this. Anyways, so there's 4 races for the Truck Series. There's not like it is in the Cups and Xfinity Series where there's multiple rounds. It is just 1 round of 4 races. Nathan Penley being the regular season Cup champion, or Truck champion, I should say. He got 5 points. So he comes into this race with a 5-point buffer over everybody else. We got Indy, Bristol, Homestead, and Charlotte are your 4 races you will see in these next 4 weeks. As far as playoff drivers, I know it's going to be going through the screen as it goes to the standings, but we'll go ahead and go over them real quick. Of course, you got Nathan Penley, Michael Ball, William Bozart, Johnny Brugg, Spencer Dewsbury, who is not here tonight. We will see him next week at Bristol. Sam Gordon, Joey Ibarra. I haven't seen Brian Lukin log in either, so I don't believe he's here tonight. Justin May, Jeremy Medford, Sean Pointer, and Joe Roberts. Yes, I know that's more than 8, but a lot of those guys did get in on a win. So we do got qualifying underway. Let's go ahead and follow one of our playoff drivers, Mr. Joe Roberts. As soon as I can find the camera, there it is. Nope, that is a bad camera. Alright, there we go. Yeah, Jeremy, I will get with you, dude. Something I learned a while back on how to do that. Kind of confused what you're talking about there. wait, I was about to say. Long lap. Actually, might ride on board here with Joe here for a lap here. I'm just trying to see how these trucks can. I've never driven these trucks here before, so this is gonna be a first for me. 65 laps is actually a pretty long race. And I will say this, if I do miss a name, I apologize. Which I might have. No, okay. I thought Nalbeck was in the playoffs. I'm pretty sure I got everybody. That's right. I don't think I missed anybody. Macaulay, though, currently with that quick time. Penley, your fastest playoff guy right now. Johnny Brugg. I think he's still at the run-in. That's why you stole me to SBRN. And real quick, while you got Brugg out here on track, we'll look at this real quick. So another way you can tell who's in the playoffs and who's not as they're driving on track is they should have that orange banner right there instead of the blue one. So you see how he has the blue. I mean, he has the orange. He has the orange. And then trying to find a non-playoff driver. There you go, Macaulay had the blue. So playoff drivers will have the orange, non-playoff drivers will have the blue. That's another way to tell if you're not paying attention to ticker while they're running who's in the playoffs and who isn't. Both are surprisingly kind of a little bit sluggish there in qualifying. I guess they're trying to get some pit lane practice in. Same with Joe. Both those guys usually very, very fast here in the Truck Series. They're towards the bottom of the running order in qualifying. A lot of the guys are Medford, Robert, Bosworth, May. Excuse me, some guys you expect to be fast that are just not living up to it here today. Anyways, let's go over our official starting lineup here tonight. I don't know why you do that. Stop it. Getting that pole position, a non-playoff driver, so no playoff drivers can get a bonus point for getting pole. That's Jared Macaulay. I think it's going to be his first pole of the season. Outside of him be Justin F. Miller. Kevin Stain, Nathan Penley, your first playoff driver. That's going to be row 2. Row 3, Johnny Brugg and Sean Pointer. Row 4, Joe Ibar and Ethan Nelson. Row 5, Joseph Nalbeck, Matt Webb. Row 6, Justin May and William Moore. Row 7, Sam Gordon, William Bozert. Row 8, Jeremy Medford, Jamal Goley. Row 9, Michael Ball, Joe Robert. Row 10, Mr. Booby Rafferty and Darren Cannon. Row 11, Chris Melton, Scott Stewart. Row 12, a couple admins, Bucher and Simone. Row 13, Brandon Hilton, Robert Lapierre. I believe I said that right. What row am I on? Row 19, Pete Dillon. No, my apologies. Row 14, Pete Dillon and Brett Osborne. Row 15, Colt Curry and Raymond Mole. I don't think Colt's racing, though. But while we got this long pace lap to go, let's go ahead and pull up our race info. 73 degrees outside, track temp. Pretty decent, 96 degrees. This is a 2.5 mile track. Same length as Daytona, just definitely not the same racing. Some history for you. Those bricks you see right here, they're in real life as well, and those are the original bricks this track was raced with. So they have kept that in for all these years, and if you've never watched a NASCAR race, thank God they're going back to the oval because they get sick and tired of the road course. But even if it's the road course, the tradition is to kiss the bricks. How do I hide that? There we go. Uh-oh. There we go. All right, they come out of turn 3. Green flag flies. McCauley can leave him the green. Miller along with him. Penley all over the back bumper, the 80 here early on. Stein, the number 29, I believe that is. Looking to the inside of Penley. Penley, though, gets a really good run on the outside lane. McCauley looked like he may have got a little loose, and right now is Miller and Penley leading the way down the backstretch. Penley going to look low early on here. Lap 1, Penley trying to get that bonus point for leading lap. He had the 5-point buffer, but he wants as many points as he can get this truck championship. And Penley actually kind of starting to drive away with this already. Trying to find a good TV camera. These all suck. McCauley, though, your pole sitter, didn't get quite the jump he wanted to get on that start. Starting to fall back. You got Sean Pointer in 4th, Johnny Brugg in 5th. Here comes McCauley looking to the inside of Miller. Like I said, Penley already has a 5-point buffer, so winning this race here tonight and getting as many bonus points as he can would really help him out going into the final 3 races. Just really add to that cushion he already has. I'm not sure what the fuel run is. My guess is 2.5 miles. I think it's going to be a 2-stop race. Oh, McCauley getting really loose, but somehow gets a run off the corner. You're looking to the inside of Penley as they go down the backstretch into turn 3. That's insane. McCauley got loose and he still got a run. Here comes Sean Pointer. Double zero, Sean Pointer. He's had a really good season. This guy, I can't believe what he has done. Came over from the dirt world and came here to this whole asphalt racing and has really done really well. Learned really quickly how to save tires. And I think a lot of that has to, I think Bobby took him under his wing and kind of coached him along the way. We're currently running third as we go back towards another playoff guy we haven't mentioned yet. Joe Ibarra sit in that 8th position. He's down a spot from where he started at. And they got 2 playoff guys battling out here. Medford, Bozer, and May actually all nose to tail 10th, 11th, and 12th. These guys are all up to 2 positions for May and Bozer and 4 positions for Medford already. Medford all over that back bumper of the 90. Kind of surprised he didn't look to the inside. We're a little bit further back here. Next playoff got to be Joe Robert. Who's having an uncharacteristic... I can't even say the word. I'm just a bad day. Can't say that word. Usually we see Joe up in the top 5. And he's sitting just inside the top 15. Go back a couple more spots. Get Sam Gordon. I think Medford actually might be trying to make a move to the inside of May. And no, he opts out of it. A lot of single file racing going on right now. McCauley has built up to a 7/10 second lead over Penley. But not a lot of passing going on right now. Pretty sure if we go to the blimp view, everyone's just single filed out. What's wrong with blimp? There we go. Here comes Jeremy, maybe finally trying to make a move on Medford. Oh no, my bad. That was Medford trying to make a move on May. Alright, that was good, Jeremy. It's actually pretty simple to do. I'll actually stay in a session to show you. Actually, I'll join another session. I'll have to. Show you easier. Meantime, Medford, right there at that door of May. I think Medford's won the most races this season, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, almost contact there. I thought for sure they're going to hit. Oh, my goodness. May squeezing him down. May is playing... He is playing defense right now. He's trying to not allow Medford to get around. In the meantime, not allow Beaufort to get a run on the 81. Now Beaufort's looking to take that spot away. Medford looking for their crossover. Can't quite get it done. Here comes Joe Robert. He's joined this group now. Yeah, so Medford and Bozer, they're both tied with 3 wins. So it's really surprising seeing them run nose to tail, both of them outside the top 10 here in the first race of the playoffs. We're not watching all this action back here. Let's go back up front. It is still Jared McCauley leading the way. Ooh, Miller. Looks like he might have tapped the wall there a little bit. Oh, someone did tap the wall a bit further back. I believe that was a 70 and Nelson. It was. Here comes Ibarra looking to the outside. Oh, 70 getting tight. And Ibarra making a power move. You don't see that very often. Whether it be on iRacing or real life, someone complete a pass to the outside. Especially if turns 1 or 3. Further on back, we still got this big group of drivers. Medford still trying to get around May. Bosworth was finally able to get around that 90 machine. Medford just can't quite complete the pass. You know, I thought these trucks would be like more drafty. Oh, Johnny Brugg with huge damage on that 15 machine. John Pointer going off track. What happened up here with these two? Let's go back and see what happened with Pointer and Brugg. Oh. That got... Wow. The 80 of Miller. Pointer was working his way around him, and Miller just washed up, got into the... Holy net code! The 80 gets into the wall. Right there. Wow! Oh my goodness. And Brugg just nowhere for the 15 to go. Holy netcode. That's an unfortunate turn of events for two playoff drivers running inside the top 5 at the time. Wow. Well, that's going to shake things up for sure. Yeah, that was, like, you know it's bad when I saw it watching it in live time without slowing it down. And then you slow it down and it was like, wow. That was... that was pretty bad. McCauley and Penley got a nice 2-second breakaway from the whole entire field right now. Stein running in third. Very impressive race for him. I think he's fairly new to the league. Ibarra fourth now. Nelson fifth. And because of that wreck that involved those 3 drivers, that moved Bosworth up to 6. I think people are starting to get a little loose. Let's go ahead and let's take a lap around. Let's start along with Penley. Yeah, I think they're starting to get loose. He saw Penley get loose, and he saw McCauley in front of him really get loose. These guys could go green to checkered. McCauley starting to drive away a little bit from Penley here. Not really seeing any battles. Looks like May and Webb duking it out back here. Justin May looking at the inside of Matt Webb. He's rocking a pretty cool Tennessee Volunteer scheme. And here's Joe Roberts, too. Joe Roberts started this race and really struggled to crack the top 15, let alone top 10. Here's running 9th. It looks like Pointer and Justin Miller have thrown it. No, correction. Pointer's actually just not come back out on track. Gonna be a couple laps down though. Looks like Miller may be pulling out too. He is. Oh, look at my screen. Robertson making into it. A little bit of door banging there. Oh shoot, actually while we were watching this, back up to the front, Penley was able to get around McCauley. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to click on. Here it is. Here's the pass for the lead we end up missing. Looks like Penley's got a really good run off the corner. I wonder if McCauley got loose or something that led up to that first. Ooh! No, he did not get loose. He got very tight. McCauley's still holding strong though. See if we can get a closer look at that 34 machine. You got some guys coming down pit lane. The 20 of Ethan Nelson coming down this time. We'll try to get a better look at Mr. McCauley's truck. Yeah, really not too much damage on that number 34 machine. Ooh, I wonder if this might be a 3-stop race. If Nelson's coming down now, McCauley's coming down, Penley's coming down. Yeah, they can even make it 20 laps. This might be a 3-stopper. Both are coming down. Robert staying out one more lap. Cannon staying out one more lap. So a lot of people still choosing to stay out. Now here's the plus side about pitting early, especially if you're in the lead. A lot of times people don't want to pit early because they don't want to go lap down. I do not believe you go lap down here at Indy. I want to say you stay on the lead lap. I'm almost positive you stay on the lead lap. It's going to be close. Penley got a really good stop there. No, yeah, you definitely stay on the lead lap. Here comes Roberts. Here comes Cannon. Everybody else coming except for... No, yeah, everybody else is coming down pit lane now. Now, when did the... Hold on a second. When did the 29 pit? Oh, he pit 2 laps early. And that actually put him in front of these 2 leaders. Right here. So Kevin Stein going to be your new leader. That's kind of crazy because I want to say he was like 3 seconds, 2-3 seconds off the leaders, and now he's a second and a half ahead of them. Oh, so we got a yellow flag. Oh, Johnny Brugg crashed. This is not his night, and I tell you what, if it is the same guy... Oof, that's... That's his tight race, and I don't... Yikes. And the 80, he's multiple laps down. Just gets into Brugg and sends him around. Into the wall he goes. Doesn't really add too much damage to that. And if you ask me, this caution's kind of a blessing. These guys for Brugg, because now he can really focus on getting all that damage fixed. Oh, don't you do that. Okay, that's gonna be stupid. Nice. That's kind of cool. That's interesting. They got some people coming down pit lane to top off on fuel. You know what? Maybe that's not the worst idea. I don't know if you can make it all the way. On one more stop. Yeah, I know the 80 had nowhere to go. I was just confused on why they were both racing so hard. Alright, so this should shake things up a little bit. Got some different pit strategies going on. Stein came back down for fuel, I do believe. He did, because he started 17th. A lot of playoff guys inside that top 7. And we kind of started off pretty easy. You got to wonder if they're going to start racing a little bit harder here. Bozert thought was going to come in. I'm going to be a little biased and say 34 just because he drives for my team, but... And other reasons why, yeah. Yeah, I don't know who made this. Who made the schedule? I don't know if they realize how long that 65 laps was actually. That's a pretty long race on a track like this. I mean, I think when they do the Brickyard 400, they only do like 150 something laps, I think. I don't know. No. Yeah, 150 laps, I think. Or somewhere around there. Alright, Pacer's going to pull off. Back to green flag racing, about 42 laps to go. Penley, McCauley going to lead us back down to green, down the front stretch into turn 1. And here comes William Bozer. Was in the back of the pack most of the race. Big checkup on the outside line near Joe Roberts as well. Bozer up to P2. Go back here to Joe. There's actually a really big checkup on the outside line. Look at this. He's able to finally file in 7th. McCauley was able to get back around the 47. Both are all over that back bumper. And this is what makes racing so interesting when it comes to playoffs. Is every other sport, you know, once you're eliminated from the playoffs, you're not in the playoffs, you're packing your bags and going home. Racing, especially NASCAR, you're still racing against all those drivers. And that's why I love the playoff system NASCAR has now. I like it. Calling, he's close up back to that bumper. Apparently, you gotta wonder if he still has damage. If so, how is that damage hindering him right now? Collier looking to the inside, coming out of turn 2, can't quite get it done. Penley fighting for everything he got. Trying to keep as much of the point buffer as he can, especially going into next week at Bristol, with it being a short track. It's so tricky running there because you can get caught up in anyone's wrecks and problems, and then there goes your race. Just like we saw what happened to Pointer. Someone got loose in front of him. He got some of the worst netcode I think I've ever seen on iRacing. And now he's 5 laps down. Oh, I think he's only 3 laps down actually now. He is only 3 laps down. Oops. Uh-oh. That was weird. Alrighty, we're back. Sorry about that. Something happened to where everything got really loud. I had to turn it down a little bit. But we're back. Penley still leading the way. McCauley second. Bosworth third. Let's see who's our biggest mover right now. Biggest mover is going to be... looks like the 01 of Scott Stewart. I believe he's a newcomer. Oh, Charlotte. He is up 14 spots, and I kind of laugh when I got a paint scheme. When I go on vet takes, I always see on Joe Roberts looking for the inside of the 70. Really aggressive side draft there, going down the front stretch. Kind of got to do here, kind of got to manipulate that. Oh, the 70 gets into his back bumper. I don't think he was very happy with that side draft, or he just missed the breaking point. I don't know what happened. Joe Robert is lucky that did not end his race. Wow, that could have been bad. That could have been very bad for Joe. Now he's working on this 90 of Justin May. Whoops. Once again, gonna aggressively side draft here, going down the front stretch. The kind of Joe Roberts go-to move, get a run off of 4, side draft aggressively down the front stretch, and send it into 1, and that's the second lap in a row. We've seen it work. He's made his way into the top 5 for the first time tonight. Other than when he led a lap, staying out during green flag stops. Well, we go back to the front, see what's going on here with Penley and the McCauley. Getting ready to reach the halfway mark here in 2 laps. Yeah, 2 laps. You gotta wonder. Let's take a look on who came in that last pit stop. Let's see what sit length. So Medford, Stein, Hinton, and Lapierre. Keep an eye on those guys as they're running a different pit strategy right now, as well as Brugg. But I think Brugg's still fairly damaged. Let's go check on the 15 real quick. Take a look at this 15 machine. Yeah, Brugg still has some significant damage on that front end, his truck. But the other guys you see at the bottom of the list that have a 9 right there, so now 10. But Medford, Hinton, Lapierre, keep an eye on those guys as possibly doing a offsetting pit strategy to maybe only make it a 1 stop. And with the first we saw someone make it with 19 laps. Now the first time someone made it, we went back green flag racing with 42 to go, I want to say. So it should be interesting to see if they can get that stuff to, if they can stretch their fuel out 1 more lap each run. Even then, it might be pushing it. While we're looking at that, missed another pass. This is Bosworth getting around McCauley for second. Whoops, I did not mean to do that one. Dang it. And Bosworth got a really good run off of turn 2. All the way down that back stretch. And Colin kind of just let him have it. Now, can Bosworth chase down Penley? Penley is coming up on a lap car, the 29 of Stein. Wonder what happened to him. For him to be in threat to get put a lap down, that's interesting. Where's the Nebraska Pepsi can on the backstretch? we need one of them NASCAR Phantom Yellows. Or better yet, take it back to 2000 and what year was that? 2009, 2010, when they kept having cautions because they knew tires were blown like crazy. We need one of those. I forget what year it was. All I remember is we couldn't go more than 20 laps of race in an Indy without them blowing a tire. Let's go ahead and take a look at some lap times, though. Let's go Bosworth and Penley. Last time by, Bosworth able to catch a 10th and a half on that 97 machine. He's really chasing down. He just gained. Okay, so I think how this package works here, I'm kind of figuring it out now. I think it helps you get a run, but it's difficult to complete a pass after you get that run. That's what it seems like. Let's watch. See that 6. Oh, McCauley having a close call there. Look at all that single file racing going on. Oh, they see that! Someone hard into the wall! Oh, don't come back up on track. Who was that? Was that Melton? I want to say it was Melton. No, it was someone ahead of him. Was it Britt Osborne? Well, I don't like doing this, but who was that? Oh, it was Melton. What the heck? Maybe he's trying to get around. I wonder what happened. Oh! A bit of net code, I guess you can call it. He's along for the ride here. He does not have control of his steering. Oh! Medford gets a piece of it. He is struggling right now. I think he just pulls off right here. We go back to the battle for the lead. Both are still chasing at 97 down. I couldn't tell who the heck that was. Well, they didn't say they wrecked. You can see they wrecked, though. I was about to say, should be starting pissed off at any time, and here comes Bosworth this time by. Looks like he's going to be the first taker down pit lane. May coming in as well. So there's two guys coming in this time by. And I think this is where this offsetting pit strategy could really benefit these guys, because Medford's been kind of chilling in the back. I think really saving fuel. If Medford can make it to 45, I think he has a legit shot to kind of sneak this win. And I'm gonna say sneak it because the two fast guys really all race have been McCauley and Penley, and Bosworth has found speed really this last. Ooh, Penley was getting. Ooh. That was close by Penley. I wonder if he got a penalty there. Ooh, that's cool. That's gonna be interesting. No, apparently it was a really good pit entrance, so. Looks like McCauley may be coming in this time. He is. Gonna hand the lead over to Joe Robert. Gonna lead himself another lap here tonight. Oh, you know what? I think Medford pitted. That's interesting, because was Medford not one of the names I was talking about earlier? He was. It's be interesting. I mean, you have to make it to 45 to even think about wanting to one-stop this. Because the thing is, even if you just plan on just doing a stop and go, stop it off real quick. Oh, there's the yellow flag. Johnny Brugg having issues yet again. Uncharacteristically bad night for the 15 here. We don't usually call his name out too much when it comes to Rex. Oh, I think he was trying to come to pit lane. I brought out the yellow. Well, on our second caution of the night. I think something we haven't done in a while. Actually, no, I can't do that. Let's actually go and get a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Trying melatonin and different sleep aids, and nothing has worked for me. Nothing.
This stuff works.
And it's called cutscene.
This stuff just feels like I naturally am falling asleep.
And it's made for us gamers.
Trust me, from a streamer and gamer like myself, I know how hard it is.
Cutscene helps the gears stop turning.
Oh my god. I feel like I'm drinking lemonade.
This actually also helps you put yourself into a routine.
This stuff has been such a game changer for me.
And then you just have a great night's sleep. And when I woke up the next day at 7 or whatever time it was, I just felt like I slept through the night.
This is not BS. This is legit clean stuff.
It's sugar-free. It's gluten-free. It's natural. It's vegan.
Love drinking it on my last game of the night.
Enough! Enough! It works! It works! It's good!
Alrighty, and we're back. Everyone getting their pit stops complete. Some people are just topping off on fuel. It's going to be interesting to see who does what here, because it is going to be... You're going to have to stop one more time. If I'm racing, me personally, I'm splitting this last part, part of the race in half. I can't get the words out of my damn mouth. And actually, another thing I didn't look at is the tires. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Wow. That makes it interesting as well. They only have 3 sets. They only have 3 sets of tires. Ooh. Well, I think everybody's only used 2 though. There's no way someone just came and put tires on right there. So everyone's only used 2. Now the question is, actually, you know what? That's an interesting scenario right there. Do you come in early and take your last set of tires, or do you run the tank dry and just top it off with literally like a gallon? I think it's all you're gonna need, a gallon or 2. It's literally gonna be like a 2-second stop, if that. Probably 3-second stop total. But you're gonna need fuel. What do you do here? That's. It should be interesting. That caution might have really put some interesting plans on this race. But Joe Robertson, Lisa Green, and William both are on the outside. Penalty can be 4th. 13 of Cannon. Have not mentioned his name. Darren Cannon up 17 spots more. Actually, matter of fact, almost everybody up front in the team. Roberts up 17. William Bozer's up 12. Cannon's up 17. Scott Stewart Jr. back there in 6th. He's up 16. A lot of big movers right now. Take the green with 22 to go. Joe Robert hasn't had the best race, but he's found his way up to the lead here. Come to the closing laps, the last third of the race or so. Green flag is going to fly. We're back racing here. A lot of people jumping around. Joe Roberts and Lee Bozert side by side going into turn 1. Penalty right behind Bozert. The 13 of Cannon almost left reared at 97. That was close. Here comes that bar in 4th, Medford in 5th. For the first time tonight, we have a top 5 of all playoff drivers. Oh, there's a wreck behind them. Gnawback wrecking, big wreck. No caution, though. Miller involved. McCauley involved. Michael Ball involved. Oh, there is a caution. It's just not popping up. Let's go back and see what happened here. Oh, wow. Okay. Who is that? The one of Nallback, I think, it started this. Looks like the 65. Ooh, that's an interesting move there by the 65 of. Who is 65? More. Gets into the 1. Puts a 42 into the wall. They spin around. 38 of Michael Ball, playoff driver. Nowhere for him to go. Here comes McCauley, who's been running good all this race. Sean Pointer may have made it through this wreck. I think he did. McCauley, who's been running well this race, he was involved. Ooh, big contact there. I don't think there's anyone else involved, though. Oh, he blinked. Actually, let's ride on board here with Sean Pointer. I believe he made it through this wreck. Oh! Oh! I think Sean Porter's getting a hold of the crew chief right now. But yeah, man, you're gonna have some cleaning to do tonight. Cause wow, I want to say he's a lucky dog too. If he'd have made it through that wreck and he got one of his laps back, he did. Sean Porter's only two laps down now. What an insane move that was. Sean Pointer just made the save it of the race. That's the oh no moment of the race. Nose was in there. What was the bottom car thinking? Hold on a second. Hold on. We'll go. I might be looking at this wrong. Give me a second. What? We still got 2 laps to go. We'll go watch the wreck one more time. I don't know if he can fault that in the bottom car. I mean, there was netcode there. Your nose was there, but I mean, I don't know, for what, 10th place, if that, with 20 to go still? I don't know. That was definite netcode, though. I don't know if you really fault that in the 1. You can't really fault on the 65 either. No, actually, I think the 65 might have came down. I mean, the 1's coming up, that's his traditional exit. That's what he's wanting to do. He's not anticipating 65 to get a run. Racing deal. Just bonehead, if you ask me, but that's my opinion on it. For the lead, I get it. For 10th, I don't get it. Yeah, for sure. Over aggressive. I can get that move for the lead, you know. Maybe not this point in the race, like 10 to go maybe, but 20 to go, I think after running 10th, it's a bonehead aggressive move. I mean, the one of Nallback probably isn't watching his mirror too much. He probably didn't see the run coming, and so he just wanted to go take his traditional exit that he would run that bottom line, and 65 was there. So, but hey, it's a lower series. This is where you people learn some race etiquette and learn from their mistakes. That's why we do it. I'm really surprised no one came in to top off. Because if you top off here, you might be able to make it. I think some people did come top off, maybe. I don't know. I can't believe Broke's still in 11th after a race he has had. Bozer, I'm pretty sure just came topped off. He's down at 16th. We won't be able to see anything until a couple more laps. Ooh, Penley got a really good restart. Bozer sending it way low. Penley actually got a better restart than Joe. 18 spun the tires. Oh, hard impact to the wall from Medford. Wow, that was a lick. And here comes Ibarra. All I gotta say is, whatever you do, Joe, don't let that 22 when you're outside. He might get loose. Just saying, from personal experience. Penley starting to drive away. Robert and Ibarra are still duking it out there for second, I mean. Medford, with that impact, a contact with the wall, he might be starting to move his way back. That was a lick and a half to that outside wall. One of Stewart making his way around the 18. Now here's the thing. Alright, so now let's look at it. Now that we've got a little bit of run going. So, Brugg, Bosford, Cannon, Nelson. Keep an eye on those guys because they might, excuse me, they might have enough for the end of the race. I do not think these leaders who did not come down that last pit stop have enough. As Brugg and Bosford, they're going at it. I think they realize this is the battle for the win if this stays green. But you also got to be careful battling out like this. You got to save fuel. Penley's driving away, but the thing is, he does not have enough fuel. First person to have enough fuel, I want to say, is Bozer. Maybe Hinton. Let's pull that back up. No, first person that's going to possibly have enough is Bosford. Everybody in front of him for sure will not. It's like one of those races you just kind of like to sit back as a broadcaster and just kind of wait because he actually ain't going to pick up until like 5 to go. Everyone's starting to single file it out. Penley is really starting to drive away from Roberts here. See everyone literally single file. Whoa, maybe double file a little bit further back. Looks like the 83 is on the inside. There he is. A lot of damage on 34 machine. I didn't realize he got that much damage from that wreck. Oh, I thought Bobby hopped in. I was like, when the heck did Bobby start racing? I thought it was 77. It's like, when the heck did Bobby hop in here? Ow, ow. Dang ankle. Alright, back to league. And here's the other thing you gotta wonder. I mean, knowing you don't... See, here's the thing. Knowing you don't go a lap down, and knowing that other people are probably going to be in save mode, I mean, I would probably pit before 10 to go. Yeah, maybe not. See, these guys only got a set of tires left. And the question is, when you pit, do you top off? Do you throw rights only on? Do you throw no tires? Like, what do you do in this situation? Both are making his way on Webb. Both are in the P6. Ooh, Webb into the wall. Medford's making his way around him. Look further in the back. Saw that orange and black machine getting into that outside wall. They're coming off of 4. Was contact there. Webb is really starting to struggle. $12 to go. When do these people take their last pit stop? Do you sit back and you pray for a caution? Even praying for a caution don't work unless you... I like it. This is interesting. This is where Crew Chief Isaac comes in, and I start thinking of what strategy to do here. If I know I'm not good on fuel. Knowing you don't go a lap down. It's like Brooke's still trying to get around that 7 machine. Brooke has actually almost brand new truck. Now you can't even tell that truck is involved in 2 wrecks. Bozer's looking to the inside of the 90 of Justin May. Bozer making his way back to the front. The question is, will he have enough? I think Bozer's just on a charge. And watching Brooke here, I think Brooke's just playing it smart. Really using that draft to help him save fuel. As they say that, he's looking to the inside of Medford. Slams the door, though. Whoo, that was close. 10 to go this time by. So real quick, if anyone knows this that's watching, I know Cup's going back to Indy. Is Trucks and Xfinity going there too? Right, looking to the inside of Jeremy Medford. Oh, contact! Here comes Ibarra. 9 to go. Ibarra coming down pit lane. I might just look that up after the race. I think that damage is really hurting Medford. Brooke has to be careful that Medford is fighting for his life right now. Unfortunately, cannot get it done. But while we're back here watching Brooke, I was watching exciting stuff. Penley still leading the way. Roberts P2. Stewart third. Bozer has made his way back up to fourth as it looks like Stewart is looking to the inside of Joe. It looks like from that camera angle. I guess not. Oh. Yeah, I mean, if you can't make enough fuel, you gotta pit now. Take a look. Whoops. Here's their stint length. All those drivers see was 12. It is going to be cutting extremely close. But Penley, Robert, Stewart, May, Hinton, Medford, they're going to have to come in soon. As I say that, here comes Hinton and Medford this time. And May. No, it's May and Medford, my bad. Hinton's still out there. And here, here's the next thing. I almost wonder, I should have watched them. You gotta wonder what they're taking. If they're taking 4, 2, or just fuel. Because if they take just fuel and a caution comes out, now they have to come in for tires. Here comes Penley. Let's see what Penley does. Ooh, Penley was hauling right there. Let's see what Penley does here. Yeah, and this is why whenever it's going to be cutting close on fuel, I always pit. Always. Whether I'm leading or not, I mean, I think Penley's kind of in a situation now where he has to hope for a caution. I think Penley, nope. I think, yeah, Penley's taking 4. Matter of fact, he's about to lose the spot behind. Not Hine, maybe Ibarra. Yeah, Ibarra can get around him right here. Oh, I think Penley just got caught speeding. He did. Wow. Oh my gosh. Penley got caught speeding on the money stop. That is a wow. Oh my gosh. Jared McCauley going on and then off track. Oh, he's exiting pit lane though. Man, if I'm Penley, I'm so mad at myself. That is, holy cow. Joe's still out there, I think. Joe, I hate to say it, buddy, but there's no way you're making it on fuel. No way. He's staying out yet again. There's no way. Dude, he has to be in safe mode. Let's go on board as Joe. Oh, he's really not saving. Tell that truck the entire. Whoa! William Bosworth saving it. I don't know what happened there, but that was some major evasive action by that 47 machine. All I'm saying, Tony, is the longest we saw someone do earlier was, don't ignore that 38. 38 is wrong. Was 23. Joe's at 21 right now. There's no way Joe has enough. There's no way. I mean, Bozer's in the lead now. And that's if Bozer has enough. I mean, oh, God, this is going to be interesting. Coming to 2 to go. It looks like Joe's pitting this time. That's what I thought. I was like, there's no way Joe has enough. Let me Brugg into second. There we go. The question is, does Bozer have enough? And how about Brugg? I mean, even if Bozer does have enough, Brugg should have. Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Whenever I see a caution around the fuel window, I always come and top off because I don't, especially if I'm leading. Because if Penley would have came and topped off, I think Penley would have won this race. I truly do. I think what caused Penley is him staying out that very last caution. White flag right here. And Bozer make it the final 2.5 miles. Yeah, Bozer got this. Unless he runs out right here, he got this. William Boser is going to win the first race here in the playoffs. Isn't going to give him no guarantees. Just a little bit more padding, and especially with Penley falling back so far. Penley finished outside of the top 20. Bruggs can get P2 after the crazy race he had. Cannon comes across third. Nelson fourth. Moore fifth. I'm just going to plead the fifth on that one. Goalie comes to sixth. Ball seventh. And all these guys are people who came in and topped off. And that's what wins you championships, though, is not only being fast, but being smart. Bosworth and Brugg, very smart strategy there, coming in and topping off on that caution, the last caution we had. Especially Brugg. Brugg did not have speed at all today. He had the worst luck possible, and he comes across P2. Do not tell me he still has enough for a burnout. Oh my God, he does. Wow. Okay, he had quite a bit left. Alright, alright, alright. Hey! He had a lot more left than I thought he did. Holy cow. Oh, NASCAR changed their Discord logo. That's cool. Our ADHD scroll kicked in there. Alright, still waiting some people to get in. Bosworth, Cannon. Oh, well, why we wait? Let's see if we can't get our official lineup. Let's hide that. Let's show that. There we go. Alrighty, looks like we finally got some people in. Go ahead and bring down our third place finisher, Mr. Darren Cannon. What is going on? Oh, shoot. Darren Cannon, what is going on, dude? Darren, you got a copy? Alrighty, let's try Mr. Brugg here. Whoops, I drunk myself. Dang it. Alright, Johnny, you there?
You got me now?
Yeah, I got you. What is going on, Johnny? Wait.
Not much. Just happy to walk away with a P2 after all the chaotic events that transpired there.
Yeah, I was about to say, dude, you did not have an easy race at all. Got involved in that contact that has some of the most hellacious netcode I think I've ever seen on iRacing. Like, that netcode is insane. You got involved that with the 80 and 00. You and the 80 get into it again. You spin out, come to pit lane, and somehow yet you still come across the line P2. When that last caution came out, was it a question in your mind to come and top off on fuel there?
So yeah, I did top off on fuel because and my team were talking about it. And we're like, well, we can't make it. So, and at that point in the race, we were mid-pack towards the back, and we're like, we really don't have anything to lose by taking fuel here in case it goes green. So it was kind of a no-brainer there. I was surprised more of the guys up towards the front didn't take fuel. But I also get it. You know, position was really important tonight.
So that brings me to my next question. Had you been running more towards the front, would you have pitted right there for fuel?
I think so. Yeah, I think being that short, I would have, because I would have known that there was pretty much no chance I was going to be able to save it and hang on to the lead. And the way that these guys were wrecking, I don't know, man. It would have been a tough call. It's really hard, you know, in hindsight to say I would have done this or that. But
I mean,
would have said probably if I was in the top 3, 5, yeah, probably not. But if I was in the top 10, yeah.
I think you guys only had 4 cautions, so a really clean race. But, I mean, you get that P2. Unfortunately, Penley having that dominant truck. He got caught speeding towards the end of that race. But we go to Bristol next week, and if I remember correctly, you're actually pretty good at Bristol. So...
I love Bristol. I haven't been good there recently. I don't know if they updated the track and I just haven't found my rhythm there yet. But I'm always looking forward to Bristol. It's just always fun. It's probably going to be a little chaotic, but I'll have that at any short.
Oh, yeah. Well, man, congrats on that P2. That's your chance for some shout-outs. You want to get shout-outs?
Yeah, I just want to shout out my team, Exile Esports. Great group of guys. They're super helpful, getting better on the track. I want to shout out the league sponsors, Cutscene and Ancient World Gaming. And shout out to you up in the booth. I didn't know you were doing this tonight, so it's pretty cool. Once I popped over in the podium, I saw that you were in the broadcast.
Oh, I've been doing trucks since I stopped racing trucks. After I just could not get a good finish. I was like, I'm clicking on broadcast because I'm not having fun at all.
So. We both had we're struggling with bad luck there in the beginning of the season.
Yeah,
but I haven't been here in a while, so I didn't know you were doing the broadcast. That's pretty cool. Especially since we don't have you in the other league doing it right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna look forward to watching the race back.
All right, man. Well, congrats on that P2.
Thank you, sir.
All right, let's try our third place finish again. Darren, you got a copy this time?
Can you hear me, Isaac?
Ah, there we go. I can hear you now. What's going on? He deafened. You there?
Isaac, are you there?
Yeah, I got you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Whoa. Alright, we'll come back to him. Let's try Mr. Bozer. What's going on, William?
Hey, how are you, man?
Hey, man. I would say gutsy call, but I think you made the same call I would have made in that situation. Coming in, topping off on fuel. I gotta ask you, how close were you? Because I thought you were a lot closer, and then you went out there, did like 20 minutes of burnouts.
I had 1 lap of fuel left, so I actually coasted on the you know, the pace lap, the cool down lap. I want to start by apologizing because I couldn't be there last time I won at Mid Ohio. I had to leave for work, so sorry about that. And yeah, I was 1 lap. I was good by 1 lap.
Well, man,
I was so relieved that there wasn't a caution, or else I didn't have tires and I would have had to pit because I wouldn't have made it for green-white checkered. So I gambled and it worked. I'm happy.
So you took tires on that final stop with fuel. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I took 4. I wanted to take 2. Then I saw there wasn't a lot of people, so I gambled and took 4. And I restarted 15th, and I was 5th on new tires.
I think that was the difference maker between you and Brogue. I thought Brogue was trying to save, but I don't think Brogue took tires. But definitely did not have the most dominant truck out there tonight. That definitely was Penley. But Penley had a different pit strategy. You still get the win. Your 4th of the season, I believe. Start the playoffs on a very high note.
Yes.
As we go into Bristol next week, Bristol, anything can happen there. You can be running good and someone can get loose and wreck you out of nowhere. So definitely getting some points here tonight was a big plus as you guys go into next week for short track racing.
Yeah, actually, I don't think I can even make the next race, so it's even more important that I do good here and try my best with the 2 other races. It's a shame, but I have to work on outside my town, so I need the money.
I mean, you could always bring the rig with you.
Yeah, I'll try, but I don't think it's gonna fit in the vehicle that the company gives us.
All right, man. Well, hopefully see you next week. If not, we'll see you back. I want to say Homestead.
I think it's Homestead and the season finale's at Charlotte.
Correct. But now's the chance for shoutouts, man, before we let you get out of here.
Yes, I want to thank SRR Racing, Archer Brothers, Chips. So thank you for having me. It was a great race today.
All right, man. Once again, congrats on that win. And if we don't see you next week, I mean, with this win, it might make the championship. I wouldn't say impossible, but it makes it more possible for you that with this win.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long shot, but I'll try.
Are you using a drop week next week?
Oh, I will. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
it's gonna help matters, but if there's 20 trucks, that's 20 points at least that you lose. So.
Well, we'll see you for sure at Homestead, man. Congrats once again.
All right, thank you. Have a good one.
Alrighty, with that being said, that will round out the field here tonight as we go back to the live scene. There's the finishing lineup across the start of your screen. Before we get out of here, though, just a couple quick reminders of what we got going on throughout the rest of the week. We still got a lot of playoff racing left to go. Starting with tomorrow night, we'll have your first round of the round of 8 Cup Series 200 laps of racing at North Wilkesboro. Tune in for that as these guys start their championship run. And then ARCA, we start our playoffs this week as well. We'll be live here at Indy for our 65-lap race. And then going on to next week, we'll go over next week's schedule for trucks and Xfinity. Xfinity was finishing the round of 8 at Chicagoland. Brandon Schaefer getting a win last night. He automatically advanced into the Final Four. And I will say this. I looked at the point standings for Xfinity, and if you want some action, tune in next week as you have Davey, Brandon Parks, Brandon Bates, Ed Morris all within 2 points of each other. Those 4 drivers will be battling it out for 3 spots if we do not get a new winner outside of those 4. So that probably be the most exciting race we got going with this next week. And then trucks, you hear me talk about it to Johnny and William. They'll be back live here racing on Tuesday night. Bristol Motor Speedway, 120 laps of racing, and I believe it is a transition race from late afternoon into night. So it's a 4-time time. Yep. So you can transition tonight as the night goes on, and we will catch you all next time.
Trying melatonin and different sleep aids, and nothing has worked for me. Nothing.
This stuff works.
And it's called cutscene.
This stuff just feels like I naturally am falling asleep.
And it's made for us gamers.
Trust me, from a streamer and gamer like myself, I know how hard it is.
Cutscene helps the gears stop turning.
Oh my god. I feel like I'm drinking lemonade.
This actually also helps you put yourself into a routine.
This stuff has been such a game changer for me.
And then you just have a great night's sleep. And when I woke up the next day at 7 or whatever time it was, I just felt like I slept through the night.
This is not BS. This is legit clean stuff.
It's sugar-free. It's gluten-free. It's natural. It's It's vegan.
Love drinking it on my last game of the night.
Enough! Enough! It works! It works! It's good!